I am very hopeful the conditions set by President Trump give us this chance, Secretary of State Mike Pompeo said. He told Kim Jong-Un he would have to take irreversible steps towards shutting North Korea's nuclear weapons program for there to be any deal with U.S. President Donald Trump. He also believed there was a real opportunity to strike such a deal. Mr. Pompeo, who was confirmed as the U.S.'s top diplomat by the Senate last week, met secretly with the North Korean leader over Easter in order to prepare the ground for anticipated talks with Donald Trump in May. The meeting was highest level between the two countries since 2000, when then Secretary of State Madeleine Albright met Kim Jong-il, Mr. Kim's father, and was the first meeting of Mr. Kim and any U.S. official. Well, Mr. Trump has said he is looking forward to meeting the 36-year-old leader and praised last Friday's summit between the presidents of North and South Korea on the demilitarized zone separating the nations. Mr. Pompeo said Washington was not simply going to take Mr. Kim at his word on his meeting with Kim Jong-un, Secretary of State. Mike Pompeo says his goal was to try and identify if there was a real opportunity for discussion. I am very hopeful that the conditions that have been set by President Trump give us this chance. https://t.co/millershow.twitter.com/1z2sil2. This week, at This Week ABC, April 29, 2018, we use the word irreversible with great intention, Mr. Pompeo told ABC News. We are going to require those steps that demonstrate that denuclearization is going to be achieved. He said his visit to North Korea had been intended to see if there was an opportunity for an historic shift in relations with the nuclear-armed national after decades of hostility. He said he believed there was a real opportunity for the North Korean leader and Mr. Trump to strike a deal. Donald Trump, two sites, narrowed down for meeting with North Korea. I am very hopeful that the conditions that have been set by President Trump give us this chance, he said, in an interview that was broadcast on Sunday. We know the history. We know the risks. We are going to be very different. We are not going to make promises. We are not going to take words. We are going to look for actions and deeds. Mr. Trump has faced criticism in some quarters for agreeing to meet with Mr. Kim without obtaining assurances in advance. Yet over the weekend, South Korea said that North Korea's main nuclear testing site, Punggye-ri, is going to be closed as early as the beginning of May. Presidential spokesman Yoon Young-chen said Mr. Kim had said he would carry out the closing of the nuclear test site in May. Mr. Pompeo said Mr. Kim is going to have to make a big decision on giving up nuclear weapons. Does he want President Trump to continue to place him in the location that he finds himself today? Or is he looking for something different, he said. Mr. Pompeo's comments were the most extensive yet regarding his Easter weekend talks in Pyongyang with Mr. Kim. The North Korean leader expressed his readiness to discuss Mr. Trump's demand and to lay out a map that will help us achieve that objective, Mr. Pompeo said. Mr. Trump's new national security advisor John Bolton told CBS News that Mr. Kim may have concrete and tangible ideas about giving up his nuclear arms program, and we should hear him out. More about Mike Pompeo. Donald Trump. North Korea. Kim Jong-un. Reuse content. We use cookies to enhance your visit to our site and to bring you advertisements that might interest you. Read our privacy and cookie policies to find out more.